convinced that the 10-point memorandum is enough to convince Kenyans to buy into the deal?
Fred, and I just want to alert you that when I made my submission, you went to Honorable DK, then to Senator Eddie, and then you went to Honorable Ruto. I thought I would come after Honorable Ruto, but I'm a very well-mannered debater. So you went back to Eddie and then to DK. And so when I take some time, please let them not complain, because they have they have had 2 sessions each. Fred, allow me to first respond to Senator Eddie, even before I come to the question of whether Raila has grown cold feet or not. You know, we must desist. This idea of every Mount Kenya leader, when every Mount Kenya leader talks or says anything, they are called tribalists, must end. When
have a discourse where we are not having regional
responding to
I'm responding to what Eddie has
He's
said.
responding to Senator.
What makes Ruto so uncomfortable?
Why always we must go?
But I mean,
He started by saying that he's responding to Senator
Is it true
Okech.
that Eddie said that I took him to a tribal cocoon in my submission? Is it true that he's in conclusion he has said that some of us are tribalists and actually even mentioned my name? What acts Honorable Ruto when I talk about that? So we will not allow ourselves to be intimidated that we'll never talk or say anything in this country, because every time we speak, then we are tribalists. Anybody else is not a tribalist when they speak. So we must, remember this came, Fred, remember this came when I said Eddie should have compared Migori to Mandera. And then, just a minute, and then, did you hear me speak when they talked?
No, but
did you hear me?
Mandera is
why don't we have a mature debate?
And I don't want us to spend too much time.
Mature debate?
I don't want us to spend too much time on that.
Even mentioned my name, I never stopped him.
When his leader was a deputy president,
is this then,
he was tribalist.
Is this a debate?
Kindly,
why are you
him, let's move on to the discussion.
If when he even mentions my name, he mentions it. I did not respond when he was talking. What is this? Are we having a mature debate? Or it's a marketplace that we came to? I mean, why doesn't somebody wait until I finish my submission, just like I'm waiting, and then respond?
Go ahead.
We cannot have a debate like we are school children.
You don't.
Fred.
Okay. Senator, let's not spend too much time on that.
It's annoying when you are making a submission. Then people you give all the time to say, even mention your name.
Gentlemen, let's be
don't
courteous
respond.
enough.
We cannot have such a debate. So anyway, forget about that. As to whether Raila Odinga has grown cold feet or not, let me first say that the side to which I belong has no problem with Raila Amolo Odinga entering into any agreement with William Samoei Ruto. Why? Because we did not vote for Raila Amolo Odinga as Mount Kenya people. Most of us did not vote for him. The major vote went with William Samoei Ruto. So we have no, Raila Amolo Odinga owes us nothing. We have no problem with him. Whatever he wants to do, he can do. But we have a very big problem with William Samoei Ruto, whom we voted for and who has betrayed us. It is important that I put that very clear so that Eddie doesn't, or anybody else doesn't think that we will, avoid, or we will lose our focus on the person who owes us. And Eddie, when we sit here and all of us are escapists, we are escaping from the reality. Raila, the Gusii people, youths and other people attending that football match in Gusii Stadium on Sunday walked out on Raila Amolo Odinga. And what were they saying? Ruto must go. What does that tell you? That Gusii, the Agusii have no problem. And the Agusii have no problem. I listened to you when you said what you said. I'm responding to that.
Were you there?
It means
Were you there?
the Agusii have no problem, or he that had no problem with the Raila Amolo Odinga, but they have a problem now that he has entered into a pact whatever you
they
want to
have
call
Matiangis
it.
vying. That's
Fred,
the problem.
please control this debate.
Senator, I'll come to
People
you.
should
Relax.
talk when it is their time.
No, but
People should not interrupt.
Facts.
He wants to interrupt my line of thinking so that I do not tell Kenyans the truth.
Okech, let's be courteous enough.
So the question is, has Raila grown cold feet? And that's what I'm answering. So Eddie here has said that it was a group of young people in Gusi Stadium who had been paid some money, and it's recorded. This program is recorded. Yes. Unless Eddie is the one who paid those youths, he should tell us who paid them, where they were paid, how much they were given, the instructions they were given. Because you cannot just come here and allege that anybody who walks out on any leader was paid little money by somebody without saying who paid, where it was paid, what instructions were given. Let us not be escapist, Fred. So, when Raila saw what happened in Kisii on Sunday, you know that President William Ruto is having rallies in Nairobi since Monday. Raila has been missing from the rallies in Nairobi. And that is not something, Eddie may want to ask me, why are you there? That's what he is asking me. We get information from what is reported to us. You cannot be everywhere in the country, but we know what happens in the country through reporting. So Raila Odinga conveniently, because Raila Odinga is a seasoned politician, he's a smart politician, he has listened to the ground the way Rigathi Gachagua tells people to do. And Raila Odinga has been copying Rigathi Gachagua lately, including, you know, collecting views before he entered into this pact. And so he has listened to the ground. So I submit that Raila Odinga has grown cold feet.
Okay.
Because, let me finish, please. And he said that this pact, what is wrong? And you know, he almost sang a poem here. What is wrong with Raila Odinga joining William Ruto so that they speak for counties to get 450 billion? Eddie, really?
All right.
We are the people who do the allocation to counties in the Senate. You do not have to enter into an agreement with William Ruto.
The conversation is about the difficulty these two leaders are facing in selling this agenda. Bwana Ruku